What's going on, everybody? This is Nidge from Drunk FX and the Half-Breed Gamer Nidge on Twitch. We're going to check out the part 4 for Mass Effect's Andromeda videos. This one's going to cover the multiplayer aspect of it. I'm really excited to see what's changed since the one before previously, because they finally gave us multiplayer, but I still kind of felt it was missing some things. It definitely did not last long for a lot of people. It's pretty repetitive, pretty simple type of game. This company kind of got their feet wet with it, so I'm really hoping that this comes out. In fact, I'm going to say it now. This is a blind reaction, and I talk during the reaction as this is a reaction. If you don't want to watch this in dead silence like some people do as they react, then please go elsewhere, because I'm a person that's going to sit there and get excited and talk about the game and joke throughout it if applicable. And also, I'm going to discuss some things after, how I feel, if it's changed, if I feel it's not changed. And yeah, let's definitely do this bad boy. So we doing here 3, 2, 1. All right. Oh, I'm so excited.
Welcome back to the Mass Effect Andromeda gameplay series. In this video, we'll focus on multiplayer, which enables you to take on new adventures and further challenges beyond the single-player campaign. Multiplayer is a cooperative mode that encourages and rewards teamwork. Up to 4 players join together to survive escalating waves of enemies, complete a series of objectives, and extract from the battlefield. Let's jump right in.
Okay.
First, choose your character kit. There are over 25 character kits available at launch, including species from both the Andromeda and Milky Way galaxies.
Nice, you actually can be the people.
Each has a unique set of skills and abilities suited for different playstyles.
Oh, it's just the race
customize your
people, never
loadout.
mind.
Like the single-player campaign, multiplayer weapons utilize Milky Way, Helios Cluster, and Remnant technologies. Each technology type gives you an edge on particular types of enemies.
His little gun in his
Over
hand.
40 unique weapons will be available, with more arriving in the
It's so
months to come.
cute.
Any character can use any weapon. There are no class restrictions.
Well, that's nice.
Best of all, you can modify and upgrade weapons to give you an edge on the battlefield.
Damn!
Boosters are another element of your loadout, granting
sniper
additional
fully auto.
attributes like cryo ammo, increased shields, faster skill cooldowns, or even extra XP.
That's what's up.
I'm hopping into battle as a Turian Havoc Trooper, equipped for medium to long-range combat with a skill focus on combat and tech abilities. Our Solarian Operator is equipped for medium to close quarters combat with a skill focus entirely on tech abilities. Our Human Adept is also equipped for medium to close quarters combat, but she's rolling into combat with a skill focus entirely on biotic abilities. Last but certainly not least is our Krogan Engineer. This bruiser of a teammate is going to play a vital role in supporting us should things get tough. Looks like everyone's ready.
Punch a bitch, man.
Let's get to it. Here we're on Firebase Sandstorm. This is Wave 4. We're taking on the Remnant, which will be arriving in greater numbers than in previous waves. We'll need to work as a team if we want to survive. Here they come. Wielding a Black Widow sniper rifle, I'll pick off some enemies with my squad mates.
I want to take cover, buddy.
The Remnant have excellent combat range, and our position seems jeopardized, so we're going to rush ahead into the buildings where we aren't so exposed. The Nullifier and Assembler are stronger enemy types, but they're no match against a good fire combo. Still, the Remnant are advancing on our flanks. I'll post up behind cover. You can
tell he's played this before to know to run in there like that.
Looks like there's a clear path through these buildings, so we'll dart around and attack them head on. In periods of calm like these, always consider using the supplies you've carried into combat.
Oh, it's dark as hell in there.
It seems we caught these observers by surprise. Using our powers combined, they won't last long. Remember, the best kill is a combo kill.
Okay, so like assist then? Is that kind of what they're going with that? It's almost like he's shooting with the beat of the music.
The force has dwindled significantly, but those that remain are starting to swarm. Just like us, they're stronger together. It looks like our Krogan teammate needs some help. You can approach and revive fallen squad mates anytime, but be careful, as this will leave you exposed to the enemy.
Well, that's okay.
It looks like there's still a few stragglers. Let's
got wall hacks. Oh, we got a side dive. You see that?
We've cleared the wave, but they'll be back and in greater numbers. Make sure you and your team are ready. At launch, there will be 5 multiplayer maps, including Sandstorm. They are
so it almost seems the same
Zero,
still.
an outpost built into an asteroid. Firebase Icebreaker, a fueling station on a frozen ice-covered planet. Fire-based magma, a foundry set on a cooling river of lava. Fire-based derelict, an abandoned Ket ship. And fire-based sandstorm, a vacated Milky Way species outpost set in a sprawling desert. At the completion of a match, all players' XP, credits, and medals are added up and awarded to each player, so there's no need to compete with your teammates. Use your XP to upgrade your character and evolve existing and new abilities.
So it's all multiplayer.
Use your credits to buy packs and unlock weapons, characters, and mods. Then, put your strategies to the test in the next match. There's another way to engage with multiplayer missions called strike teams.
From
the Tempest, launch the interface for the strike team missions. Here, you send Apex strike teams on important missions for the Andromeda Initiative. You earn rewards from these strike team missions that can be used in single player. Missions can either be completed by your single player Apex strike team or by you in a multiplayer battle.
Okay.
As you play, you'll quickly figure out what works and doesn't for each character. Here are a few tips to help you jump directly into your first match and play like a pro. Always check your supplies before starting a mission. You never know when you're going to need an extra revive pack or a Cobra RPG. Begin your multiplayer adventure with a tutorial mission to earn some helpful rewards. Use cover. It's fast, easy, and it'll save you from taking too much damage. Play as a team. Stick together, support each other, and communicate. Working together
That's cool as
is
hell.
the
I like
only
that
way to
ground
ensure
pound.
humanity's survival and search for a new home. We'll see you in Andromeda.
Okay, so it seems and feels almost like it's the same multiplayer game, except now they're giving you some perks that can be transferred to the single player game. That's always a plus. I'm not gonna say that that's a bad thing. It's definitely better than the previous, but at the same time too, I still feel like it's lacking things. Like, for instance, to me, what would be ultimately awesome is the ability to play with your friends in the story mode campaign. Now, obviously that would be kind of weird, but it can be as simple as, if you really want to, you can leave a public invitation where anyone can come in and start messing around. But I don't think that'd be ideal. You probably at least want to, invite, some of your friends. Like, let's say me and like 3 of my buddies, because we're all gonna buy the game. If we all, especially make it cross-platform. So if I'm playing my game, and let's say I want to be Paragon, right? And they come into the game, well, they at least get to kind of experience it from a female's main character perspective, or a dude's, as I go through it. Or if I want to see how the Renegade does it, you know what I mean? So I can join his game and see how the badass plays it out, and I can help him. Or even to put a twist on top of that, whoever you pick certain people to come with you, like let's say I have a Krogan on my team, right? I'm obviously the main character. My buddy jumps in the game. He can, especially if my characters are more likely to be Renegade. Let's say my personality was Renegade, and I have a Krogan with me, and we go to a planet that's racist against Krogans, and he can decide with that Krogan to just start some shit, just shoot somebody randomly or do something that just totally twists the game. And I know it's kind of jeopardizing your own personal game. Maybe there can be a way to reverse some of the effects of his actions or make it permanent. Maybe you as the player can even decide that, like, okay, even though he's my friend playing with me, I don't want him to always jeopardize it. I really wanted it to be a Paragon moment, even if you were Renegade. I doubt you would do that, because you would have fun together, doing, because you all have personalities and how things play out. Or some type of vote of what is to be responsible for what you're going to say in a situation. Let's say, because your squad's made up of, I believe, 3 people. It's always has been, right, in the story mode. Someone can auto-correct me, maybe it was 4. But you should be able to invite 2 friends that can control those other 2 people. I would love to have a nice LAN night of Mass Effect, the story. In fact, right now, if I had any friends right now that would go back and play the first 3, I would sit there. I don't care. They can give me whatever character they want. It's just the thought of going through the galaxy with my friends, doing all these missions, and the game is never the same game twice in some aspects, because there was so much to do. So many characters died in my story that wouldn't die in their story. So even me going back, especially, or even this is something I could even enjoy with my kids in the future. I go back as kind of that right-hand man, but I'm really kind of looking out for him, so he has a great time. That's the type of stuff that I wanted to see in the multiplayer. It's definitely not here. I'm really disappointed, but I do at least give them props that they went a little bit further with the multiplayer by saying, at least you can kind of get some perks that go with your single player. So, anyways, what do I know? I'm just a half breed. So if you like me, definitely go ahead and subscribe to us here at Drunk FX or follow me on Twitch at the Half Breed Gamer Nidge. I'm gonna leave it at that. I felt like I probably ranted a little bit too much, but I really feel like I hit the point. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about what I said. Does it make sense? Does it not? Or any ideas that maybe you have? So this is Nidge from Drunk FX, and I'm out.